Okay, let me turn this down. Okay, everyone, we are here as per usual. A little bit of struggle streaming. Sorry for the delays. You know, when you're not at home, it takes a little bit longer to get everything together. Had to iron, had to make sure I was ready for you all. So thank you all for struggle streaming alongside. Hello, Kita G. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so let me introduce myself. If you'd like to see the screen share, Keita, you're welcome to join me on Facebook, YouTube. I don't know if I'm on Twitter, but thank you. All right, everybody, allow me to introduce myself for anybody new here. I am Maggie. Hi, I'm Maggie, your substitute teacher, and usually I am welcoming you to my struggle cooking class. Clearly, I am not at home. I am in Boston, Massachusetts, or the Boston area. I came up here to spend time with our favorite law student, AV to the seventh power. We went out to dinner last night. We're going out again tonight. Hopefully, if you all know, we have another channel called The Wives Club. We had an episode last night. And really, the reason why I wanted to come up here, and I've shared it before, is that you all know I have a cooking channel, and AV has come down to Atlanta where I live a couple of times, and we've done some cooking collabs in my kitchen. We did bacalao, her home country recipe. We did macaroni and cheese around the holidays. So it was my turn to repay the favor. And I told AV, I want to come up to Boston to, you know, eat what y'all eat. Let's hear all about this New England seafood and chowder and all of that. So we were talking about when would be a good time. And there's something up here called Restaurant Week. And it is something that a lot of major cities do where they will lower the price on several restaurants. So you could get like a 3-course lunch for $20, a 3-course dinner for $30 at some very nice restaurants. And it allows you to explore maybe something you haven't done before. In addition to that, it allows you to, the restaurants to showcase their fare. So I had told AV I wanted to come, and she mentioned Restaurant Week was in March. So I was like, oh, all right, sounds great. So I decided to come, and then so much other stuff happened. I got the invite. I'll be flying out tomorrow to London to go collab with Pearl. And now I can share with you all, since you all have seen the Wives Club. Once I came, Lisa said she wanted to come, and then Hermisha said she wanted to come. So we decided to do our very first Wives Club episode all together. So I know that's not the cooking stuff, but just like to give you all a little bit behind the scenes so you know what's going on. So last night, AV took us to a restaurant called Alma Nove. And in Italian, that means grandmother of 9. So, I already love it. We're all about the family. But this is a restaurant, I guess, owned and operated by the Mark Wahlberg family. And you all old like me know Marky Mark in the front, the Fresh Bunch. I can't remember. Y'all know what it was. But then he's moved on to acting. He's done the Transformers movies, very popular person here in the Boston area. So you know me. I want to know. I want to know if he really loves me. Oh, it's How Do I Know? Y'all, I'm just excited. A little bit of a mom getaway. So come on in, sit back, relax. We're going to do a dining documentary because I do stream for you every day. If I'm not cooking, then we're going to review what I'm eating. So the first hour, we'll look at the website. We will learn about this restaurant, and then take a look at the menu. And then the second hour, we will look at my pictures and video, and you all can tell me what you think about Alma Nove. We have Kita G here. Oh, yay. All right, y'all, let's take attendance. And if you would like to be counted present, feel free to announce yourself in the chat. If you just want to watch from the clouds and you know who you are most welcome here. We are the happy, wholesome, family friendly side of YouTube. So, who do we have here? Y'all, we got Keita G in the house. Keita G from the lead attorney community, another attorney. Y'all know I'm not an attorney. I don't know nothing about the law. But Keita says, I'm from Boston and I never heard of that restaurant. Well, what do they say? We gonna learn today, right? So it was my first time, so you all will go there with me. It was beautiful. It's on the waterfront. The view was amazing. The food was exquisite. Oh my God. It was so good. Okay, so Keita G, we're gonna learn all about it. And Keita, while I'm here for the next couple days, if there's any other place you want me to try, let me know. Randy K is coming through bringing me flowers. Hello, my dear. Met Randy in San Diego at the Lead Attorney Meetup. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Can't wait to host you 4th of July. Keita says, baby, it's cold outside. Y'all, it is cold. Literally, it is so cold. I don't know what I was thinking. Y'all, I'm a Southern girl. I'm spoiled. I work from home. I get my groceries delivered, hair, nail, massage, facial, all of that is at home. So I don't really go outside much. I know. I may go to the mailbox, maybe drop off, pick up the kids. So I didn't know it was going to be this cold. I did not bring a coat. I know. I just brought like wraps and shawls and stuff like this. And AB was like, do you need to get a coat? So we ended up at Marshall's yesterday. And then I couldn't decide on two colors. You all will see it. It's in the closet. I bought a trench coat, like a London fog kind of thing. I know, I know. So yes, it's cold outside. It is cold. Let's see. Kita says, where did you guys go for dinner? Alma Nove. So that's where we're going to talk about tonight. I'm going to bring up their website. We have Sabrina in the house. She says, hi, Maggie. You look amazing. What an awesome experience. Well, thank you so much for the compliment. I always want to represent myself well and represent you all well. I'm ashy. I need some lotion. Sorry, y'all. I wash my hands a lot, but we'll be okay. But thank you. Thank you for the flowers and thank you for the compliment. I want to make sure that I show up for you all. We have Tasha Arnett watching on Facebook. She says, good morning, Miss Maggie. Thank you for the purple hearts. Good morning, my dear. Randy is saying good morning. All right, let me go back down here. What does Keita G say? The Pearl in South Bay has really good food. Noted. This is my first time, but hopefully won't be my last time. Keita says, educator sister. Yes, ma'am. We're going to talk all about it. Now I need to go next time I'm home. Keita says it's cold. It is cold, y'all. I'm not even going to lie. And I saw people in the airport with flip-flops and shorts, and I'm standing there waiting for my Uber like, Keita G says Boston is on another level when it comes to the weather. Yes, there's probably going to be a very small window of when I'll be able to come here. Even AB says it's cold. She wants to leave. We got Brenda watching on Facebook. She says, good morning, everyone. Hello, Brenda. Who do we have here? Who do we have here? None other than Real Bravado Network. You all know him and you love him. Please check out his channel. He's part of the Lead Attorney Mastermind. He is also a content creator. He talks about relationships in the community, a high value and strong brother, and making sure I am well taken care of in London when I fly out tomorrow. So very, very happy to see you here, kind sir. All right, what does Keita G say? Keita? Let us carry on. We are all welcome here, but yeah, it wasn't me in shorts and flip-flops. Who do we have? Mr. BX87. Good morning, Maggie, moderators and observers. Okay, everyone. Thank you all so much for coming here. So let's take a look at this restaurant. So I'm in New England. I don't know. So AB is being my hostess with the mostess and taking me around. So let me share my screen. Let me close some of the stuff I have open, y'all, because y'all know I struggle stream and I brought my little janky webcam. So if it locks up and you see me looking like, and I'm just frozen, I'm still here. I just got to unplug and plug it back. I know, y'all. I know. Keita's laughing. All right, let me share my screen. Hello, Moses. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sharing my screen on YouTube and Facebook if you want to find Maggie, the substitute teacher. All right, share my screen. Y'all, I'm always like, how do I do this again? When I'm in the kitchen, I'm really comfortable. Then I come here and I'm like, okay, what does Keita say? Let me close this. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. We are well aware. Hopefully, you all were able to watch the Wives Club, and we were asked to kind of preview that. So we're very, very excited and cannot wait to see what's coming. We can't see what's coming. Okay, so I'm going to tell you all about this restaurant. We're going to look at the website together for the first time, and we'll look at the menu. Again, for me, just for me, Avi recommended this place as a favorite for her family, so I've never been there, so let's learn together. What does Keita say? The Pearl is a small space, but it's Black owned and the food is excellent. It's a seafood restaurant, yes. That's one of the things I'm very excited to have here, and I did have some seafood last night, you all will see. One of the things, and I shared this with you all being from Atlanta, we have a lot in Atlanta. We have sports, we have good food, we have a lot of good opportunity. It's affluent, then there's areas that are not, like every major city. We have economy, we have technology, all of that. One of the things that we do not have in Atlanta is water. I mean, we have water to drink, but you know what I mean. So those of you all that are coastal people, my ex-husband used to live in Pensacola, and when you're used to having that fresh seafood and access to it, we don't have that. So it's always very exciting for me when I come to a place that has water to try their seafood, and there is a difference. All right, so let's go back to the screen share. All right. Sometimes I forget how to do this. Thank you all for the likes and the hearts. I appreciate it. It helps the channel to grow. All right, so again, it's Alma Nove, and that is Italian. Alma means grandmother, and Nove means 9. I learned this yesterday, okay? So apparently, the Mark Wahlberg family, his grandmother had 9 children. So this restaurant and the name of the restaurant is a nod to the grandmother, and I believe we'll learn about it, but Mark Wahlberg has a brother who is the executive chef. So a very creative family. You've got actors, you've got cookers. Now this is a real chef, not like Maggie. I just play one on YouTube. All right. So let's see together. Founded by executive chef Paul Wahlberg, which I understand is Mark Wahlberg's brother. And all right, I'll just read this. Alma Nove is Hingham. So I guess Hingham is a suburb of Boston. Y'all know I don't know where I am. Premier waterfront restaurant. And I was very excited about that. And you all will see in my pictures, it was beautiful. They have those restaurants that are like wall to wall, like windows and glass to the windows. Okay, sorry, that was not appropriate. I have outbursts. Forgive me. So beautiful view, and we went for like an early dinner. It was like in the 3:30, 4 o'clock time frame. And so the sun was setting. And so as we were eating and drinking and being merry, you saw the beautiful view of the waterfront. And then the sun is setting, and they have an outdoor patio. Like Keita said, it is cold. So the patio wasn't open, but they had a roaring fireplace. And AV said that in the summertime, I guess the 2 months of Boston summer, I don't know. I'll be back and I'll share it with you. They have like outdoor seating and a patio, and you can sit out by the waterfront. It was exquisite, you all. It was so nice. I absolutely love cooking, and I love cooking for you all, but it is nice to be to be served, right? Every once in a while, every once in a while. Who do we have here? We got Delisha coming in. Hello, my dear. She says, good morning. Thank you for waving. We have Mr. BX. Is he laughing at my outburst? Y'all know. Y'all know I try. I try to keep it together, but this is just me. Like I said, my channel's over a year old now. We go together. So you all know the outbursts are coming. Etiquette tip, drinking anytime you have stemware, hold it by the stem. It's more elegant, and take silent sips. All right. I do have a water bottle here, but we're not going to toss it back like a dude. Drink out of a glass. That's one of the things I had to learn. We have Jurgen. Our German Jurgen is here from across the pond saying hello. I'm sure he has a plate tucked up in there somewhere. All right, let us continue. All right, so waterfront restaurant inspired by blend of flavors from Italy and the surrounding Mediterranean. Ah, so if you love Italian food, this is the place for you. I wasn't expecting that, and you all will have to educate me, but we do know that Boston is a very high population of like Irish, I guess the Irish Catholic settled here, and so I was expecting a lot of that cuisine. Maybe they have it here, but this Italian food was excellent. And I'm not a big Italian food lover. I had some in Italy, and the closest you can get to the authentic is the best. Tasha says she loves the outbursts. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Well, they're gonna keep coming. I couldn't stop them if I tried. All right, let us continue. All right. Named after the named after the Wahlberg family matriarch. So this is grandmama. Her name is Alma, and her nine Nove children. The restaurant features an eclectic menu of antipasti, think charcuterie board, especially pastas, fresh off the boat seafood. Ding, 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 ding. That's what we want. That's what you want. Chops and prepared on a wood burning grill. Okay, so now we know the origin of the restaurant. We know what kind of food it is, and they have a great variety. All right. Ah, we have James in the house. James, my first time seeing you here. Hello and welcome, sir. He says Boston has the best restaurants. Well, don't threaten me with a good time. Y'all know I'm team greedy. I will check it out. And I do stream for you all every day. So if you're new here, usually I'm cooking about 90% of the time. But when I travel, we do these dining documentaries, and March is a heavy travel month for me. So welcome, everyone. Keita says the Irish pubs are in South Boston. Okay. I am in a place called Weymouth, Weymouth. I don't know. AV gave me her address, and I tried to find a place close to that. So I don't know if I'm north, south, east, or west. All right, let us continue. All right, so we can learn more about it. Just scrolling so you all can see beautiful pictures, and I'll show you my pictures intimately scaled. So this would be a lovely restaurant for an anniversary. You saw couples there, you saw families there. I don't know if I'd bring my kids, the gong gongs, y'all already know, but beautiful white linens, beautiful glassware, and excellent service. Ah, Weymouth, yes, this is where I am. Somewhere called Weymouth. And Keita says, I am south of Boston. Okay, good. So that's good to know. And I will maybe look for a pub. Maggie's not really a pub kind of girl. I'm not even a beer drinker. I like a nice cocktail. I did have a very good cocktail last night, but I don't know if pub life is really my stilo. Y'all know I'm lame. I don't even know what to order, but anyway, maybe I'll try it. Keita says that's on the South Shore and on the way to Cape Cod. So I guess Cape Cod is like that little hook part of Boston. I don't know, but the accent is thick, y'all. I'm not driving, but they are parking the cars here, and I'm like, oh, so harsh. Maybe it's because of the cold. I don't know, but you all know that is kind of what people think. Like our northern brothers and sisters speak so fast and move so fast because it's cold. It's cold as all get out. They want to hurry up, get it out, and go somewhere. On the contrary, I'm a Southern girl, and y'all know a lot of us talk like this. Shout out to Condemnia. And it's because of the heat. It's hot and it slows us down. You got to work to draw in that breath. The air is thick. I remember being in summer camps and I would come outside and just kind of like, as soon as you showered, it was on you. It was on you. Thank you. Keita says I'm too classy for pubs. Y'all know. Can you imagine the pearls in a pub? That would be. If Maggie got caught up in a pub, it would be all over YouTube. Lead would have a whole, here we go. We thought she was wholesome. No, but thank you. Thank you. Keita says Maggie is too classy for pubs and you don't even like them. It's a no for her. Mr. VX says it's an hour, I'm about an hour from Cape Cod. Okay, good to know. I'm so glad you all know this stuff. This is wonderful. Let us continue. Who do we have? Who do we have? Who do we have? Who do we have? Hercules, Hercules. Okay, sorry. I get excited, y'all. Honestly, when I started my channel, I didn't think anybody would care. It's just me and the snacks. You all know him and you love him. None other than the Thane Mithra is in the house, watching from the moon because we know he's all over and everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Thank you so much for being here, Mr. Thane. Such a huge supporter of so many of us. So Kita is laughing. And Thane says, there are classy pubs, boss lady. Kita G, uh-oh. Well, apparently, Thane knows that there are classy pubs in Boston. I just got here, not last night. Yeah, no, 2 nights ago. Y'all, I don't know. I just got here and let me know where the classy pubs are. I will go. I will go. And I'll be like, Thane sent me here. They'll be like, what do you have? And I'm like, I don't know. Can you make me something light and fruity? They're going to look at me like, where is she from? Yes, everybody shout out Thane. Yeah, Keita says, point me to it. We need to know. Inquiring minds need to know. Mr. BX is laughing. And he's saying hello. Oh, did we have Lisa in the house? Did I miss Lisa? Oh, there she is. Lisa says, good morning, y'all. Y'all, if you missed it, I'm just so excited. We did have a Wives Club episode. I have 3 channels. So my 3rd channel is The Wives Club. We met in the Kevin Samuels Patreon, and we have a community, and we did an episode last night live in person here in Boston. So thank you all for supporting. Okay. What does Sabrina say? Not sure about the pub, Maggie. Yeah, y'all aren't really seeing Maggie in the pub, right? They're okay, but I'm too classy for the typical pub. Oh, Thane is, see, that's the thing, y'all. I believe you. I believe you when you say Thane's gonna have me out here looking crazy. Hi, I'm Maggie. Thane sent me to the classy pub. Keita G says, classy pubs sound very wrong in the same sentence. It's an oxymoron. Jurgen is smiling. Yeah, I'm a soft, y'all. I'm a pub kind of girl. Let us continue. All right, so AV made reservations for us, and let's take a look here. Look at the family gene. So this is Paul Wahlberg, the executive chef, and you can tell what was Lee talking about last night? Genetics. Genetics are real. So you can see the family resemblance. So that is the executive chef on the left. What does Lisa say? Oh, you're playing with AV's dog. But listening to me, thank you so much. Yeah, we're all sprinkled about. I'm in an Airbnb. Hermitia's in an Airbnb. I did get a 2-bedroom if she wanted to stay, but Hermitia and I are in our own Airbnbs. Lisa is staying with AV. AV does have a dog. Get the dogs off me. Maggie is not an animal lover. Y'all already know. Do not hate me. Do not come for me. I love the children. Bring me your babies. I will hold them and love them. I'm just not an animal lover. So AV was like, yeah, Luna might bust into the room. No. So. Stop already! Oh, hi, Mr. Bobby Wright. Thane, 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 Thane. I'm already getting flushed. Oh my goodness. $200. You make it so hard for me. I really want to try to stay composed. You all know I'm always talking about my etiquette and elegance journey. And then you come through here doing that and I act a plum fool. Yes, I said plum fool. Thane. Thane. don't wanna cry. There are no words. I am oh my gosh, and now Keita G. Oh my gosh. Alright, let me get this ticker going. Y'all, I'm sorry. I don't get speechless often. I feel like my jewelry is making a lot of noise. I'm gonna try and type on this banner. Keita G, thank you. You have been such an amazing supporter, so consistent. We see you all the time in Leeds community. Thank you. You all, I don't take this lightly. I did not find $50 laying around, and I sure, sure have not found $200. $200? Two? All right, let me compose myself because I don't want to cry this early. Thane, you always come through breaking my face. Thank you to the stream sponsor, Thane. Thane on the moon, Thane Nithra, Mr. Sir Thane Nithra, for $200. I just am grateful. I'm so grateful. And Keita G, thank you. It's thank you. All right, everyone, let me try and focus. Oh my gosh. What does Thane say? He's playing? Okay. Oh, Keita G. Oh, Boss Lady Keita G ain't playing. Yes, y'all know Thane comes through with the heavy hands. The heavy hands. Yeah, Keita G is not a dog person either. Y'all, you like it, I love it. Just keep them over there. I'm sorry, I'm just not an animal lover. I'm just not. Keita says, I'm on my rowing machine, distracted. She is working out. Yes, I usually do the Peloton every morning. I'm not on vacation, but I have one in my room. Mm, 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 mm. I see you, Madam Keita G. You're fixing to have Maggie forget the programming. Forget the programming, did I? Oh, Thane says, I ain't on no moon. Thane says, I'm not. Thane in the bushes. Oh my God. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. You've got me blushing so hard. I'm hot. Y'all know I'm already a woman of a particular age, and I get hot sometimes, and then I just, oh, my glasses start fogging up. I'm embarrassed, giving me flashes and flashbacks. Oh my God, sorry. You're not a pet lover, period. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. Thank you, Mr. BX. All right, y'all are laughing at me. I gotta pull up my sleeve. Hold on. I'm hot, y'all. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm old. I'm old, y'all. I can't. Okay. Let's get it together. Back to the restaurant. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Let's just go back to where were we? Okay. Executive chefs. You all know I've never been to culinary school. That's a dream of mine, maybe one day, but I'm just a home cooker. So I have a lot of respect for people who have actually been. So Paul Wahlberg is Mark Wahlberg's brother. You can see the family resemblance. And he is the executive chef. And then I'm not sure who this is, Sean Fitzgerald. Okay, so Paul is the executive chef. I won't read all of it. This is their website, and I did put the website in the description. So if you all want to read more about it or check it out, you absolutely can. Delisha says, crack the window. I know, right? Just embarrassed. Thane is laughing. Hot, y'all. I'm old. Okay, I'm 47, so life happens. Okay, let us continue. All right, so we have Paul Wahlberg is the executive chef, from Dorchester, wherever that is. You can read about it. And then Sean Fitzgerald is a sous chef. So that's like the assistant. Oh, what I wouldn't do to be a sous chef. Well, I don't know. Let me take that back. I was about to say I would love to be a sous chef for a day, but I just had like a Gordon Ramsay imagination of somebody yelling at me, "Where is the risotto?" risotto. And, cooking for me is a joy. I love to experiment with different recipes, and I like to cook for the family. I love to cook for you all, and I cook for myself because on my health and wellness journey, I struggle. So it's important to me. But to cook for the demands of like paying customers, it's a level of stress I just have a lot of respect for. I don't know if I'd be good at it. Oh, Keita G says, I'm from Dorchester. Thane says, okie dokie, gotta go, Maggie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Thane. I mean, just what can I say? I have no words. I'm trying to keep it together. Thank you for the $200 for Din Din. He's paying for dinner. Thane is paying for my dinner. Y'all, we're gonna eat good tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thane says he's going back to the bush. Thane says he's going back to the bushes to catch a gazelle. Okay. All right, everybody, say goodbye to Thane. When he jumps back out of the bushes, we will see him next time. But thank you for dinner. And thank you for the Din $200. I think AV has a very nice restaurant in mind for us tonight. So I appreciate that. So that means tomorrow I will stream for you all what I have Thane's dinner treat tonight. What does Jurgen say? TV is not always helpful. Did I miss something? All right, let us continue. All right, so you all can read about the executive chef and the sous chef. Let's take a look at the menu, and then we will take a look at my actual pictures, okay? Oh, goodness, now I'm getting cold. I need to put my sweater back on. All right, so food and drink. So they have a wine menu. If you like, you can take a look. Let's just peruse really quickly. All right, so I'm just going to scroll here for any of our wine drinkers. I believe, what did AV have? A Prosecco? I can't remember, but you all can take a look here. They have wine, they have rosé, they have your selection of reds. I don't know who my wine drinkers are. You can buy the glass, you can buy the bottle of white, a bottle of white, a bottle of red. Ah, yes, rosé bottles. Okay, so they have quite the selection. Billy Joel, bottle of red, bottle of white. Okay, so that is your wine menu. Sorry for the scrolling. Let's see. Drinks. So I am your cocktail girl. So I do like a nice cocktail. So let's take a look at what they have there. Oh, you all are talking. So you're telling Kita G you have a roommate from Mattapan? I guess that's someone. Oh, oh, Jurgen is saying the Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, I just had a vision of him screaming at me, where is the risotto? Ugh, yeah, I wouldn't be good. Maggie would be in a puddle on the floor crying. I'm a softie, y'all know that. All right, so let's look at the cocktail. So I did have a cocktail last night. Wow, look at this one. Where are my Game of Thrones people? Dragon's Breath Margarita. That might be a bit strong for me. So I'm a lightweight. I like it light and fruity. I know. Okay. So I will take a look at the cocktail menu. I'll let you all know which one I had. I'll read the descriptions, and then you all can let me know if you're into cocktails, which one sounds good to you. All right. So, ding, ding, ding. You had me at hello. Sangria. They have 3 versions of sangria. They have a red sangria, they have a white sangria, or the caramel apple. I thought you'd never ask. So, I like it light and sweet. So I asked the waiter, we had excellent service. I asked him which would he recommend. I do like a sangria, and he said the caramel apple is excellent. So that's what I had. Oh, you all are talking about your suburbs. Everywhere is getting gentrified. Uh-oh. All right, so let us continue. So let's just look at the sangria. They have Mai Tais for those of you who like your rum cocktails, your tropical cocktail. You can get your blood orange margarita. Any of our tequila lovers in the house? Tequila, tequila, tequila. No, that is, what is her name? The one who said, sorry, y'all. It's going to give, the one who did the Super Bowl with Jennifer Lopez. Shakira. Why am I making up stuff? I said tequila, tequila. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm lame. Let us continue. I get distracted. Okay. So let's see what else. You can get a kissin' whiskey. Now that sounds nice. Okay, where are my bourbon lovers at? If you like your drinks that put the hair on your chest, I'll pass. Your dragon's breath margarita. If you want a spicy margarita with your tequila, a peach rosemary mule. Anybody who's here for the vodka, your Grey Goose lovers, and a Gwen, the kettle. So another vodka cocktail. So looking at these signature cocktails, these are um, unique to Alma Nove. Which one stands out to you all? You all, everything there is craft, like made in house. It was just perfection. So let me know which one of those cocktails you all are ordering. All right. Then we have martinis. So we'll just glance at this. You can have your grape violet, Cosmo, your sparkler, refresher, a Manhattan, not to be confused with your Mac Patton or whatever you said is a suburb here. Perfect Passion, all the blues. So you've got a long list of options if you're a martini lover. You have your barrel age, any of our dark liquor lovers, your bourbons, your old fashions, Cooper Secrets, Negroni, and another rye, and then your beers. This is where I stop. Maggie's not a beer lover. But if you want, you can get your Stella, your Miller Lite, all that stuff. They like their alcohol up here. Budweiser, Coors, and all that. And then draft. Look at this one. The cat's meow. I am sorry. Sorry, y'all. Lisa says the food was so good yesterday. Now I'm getting cold. Thane has left the building, right, and put my extra layers on. Sorry, y'all. I was hot. Yes, Delisha says the caramel apple sangria for me, please. You got it. Coming up. And I had to. Shh. It was so good. Y'all, it was so smooth. I didn't really feel like it was doing anything, but I did eat with food. And you all will see. So I had the caramel sangria and it was so good, sweet. And then I was trying to be grown. AV asked for another glass of Prosecco. And so when the waiter came, I said, I'll have another sangria. Y'all, how about a couple of sips in? I was like, whoa, almost lights out. Randy's here for tequila and gin. Okay, Randy likes her a stiff drink. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Uh, Mr. BX is laughing at me. Y'all, this is just me. I really try to keep it together, but oh, Lord of mercy. All right, let's get our layers back on till we have another hot flash. So bad. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so let's continue. That was the liquor menu. So you have quite the selection. All right, so let's look at lunch. I don't think we ate off the lunch menu. I'm just going to glance. Oh, that charcuterie board looks beautiful. Oh, their website is beautiful. Okay, this might have been what we had. So let's just take a look here and let's see what our options are for lunch. Delisha says the one you don't feel are the ones that get you in trouble. Yes. And just to be completely clear, hello, Sinji. Thank you so much for being here. We're reviewing a Mark Wahlberg family restaurant on Facebook and YouTube. You are correct. You are correct, Delisha. Where's AV? That is correct. And I'm not a drinker. Not a drinker, not a smoker, not a something, not a something. There's a song with that. I don't know. It just happens. Um, but yes, to be completely clear, you all know I'm a lightweight. AV was our designated driver. We were completely safe. And I had a sangria and a half because I felt myself getting giggly and I stopped. One and a half, and that was it. Keita says, it's okay, Maggie. I have hot flashes. Oh, yeah, it happens. So I cannot tell a lie. It's life though. But I really, in all seriousness, you all, I do believe in aging gracefully. I'm not 20 something and I accept that. And that's totally fine. I have a lot, um, a lot of other things that I love to contribute and teach. And so I don't believe in acting like I'm 20. 40 is not the new 20. 40 is 40. Don't get me started, y'all. But thank you so much. Ah. So Kita's laughing. Jurgen says, water, please. Yes, water. Stay hydrated. All right, let us continue. So we're looking at the lunch menu. Oh, y'all are making me feel so good. Delisha says you have hot flashes. So embarrassing. But see, y'all have your flashes on that side of the camera. I start getting all, if you ever see my glasses fogging up, it's so embarrassing. But thank you all for accepting me. All right, so let's continue with the lunch menu. All right, so the antipasti, and I don't know what that translates to. Maybe someone will, but I guess this is like appetizers. Okay, so they have Italian pork and beef meatballs. Ooh, that sounds looks so good with the whipped burrata. Burrata is that soft mozzarella cheese. I have that like buffalo mozzarella. It's so good. This one right here, butternut squash arancini. Ugh, they had potato crusted calamari. Come and get me, mama. Chef's choice, chef's choice local oysters. They had a salumi platter, mussels. Ooh, that would have been so good. And cod cakes. Is anybody else team greedy? Here's my problem. I want it all. I don't need to eat all of it, but I want to taste all of it. I have issues with being indecisive. So, as per usual, I asked the waiter, I'm new here, never been here. Can you recommend something? And I said, I don't want a large portion, but should I order like a few appetizers to sampler? And he agreed that's what I should do. Yes, Kita says you need to go there next time you're home. Absolutely, yes. Alma Nove. Um, Randy says, a gentleman told me the other day, if you aren't getting older, you are living. Okay, I'm not sure if I understand. Uh, Kita G says, girl, me too. My eyes are always bigger than my belly. Yes, the ideal outing for me, like I control the world, is if I went out with a group and everybody ordered like different appetizers or different things and we all shared. Don't nobody want to do that. Do not eat off of somebody else's plate unless they offer. Poor etiquette. We've talked about that on my other channel. But yes, absolutely. Hashtag Team Greedy. Where are y'all at? Exactly. Team Greedy. So greedy. Oh my gosh. Oh, Jurgen says he's 61. All right. And forever young, coming through every day to support. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, y'all gonna have me here for the next 40 years. These kids are in high school, about to be out, probably going to the military. And I need something for me. So thank you all for this is a labor of love for me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, okay. Randy says, a gentleman told me the other day, if you aren't getting older, you aren't living. How about that? Yes, I think life can be beautiful at any age, of course, says the old lady. But no, I 100% accept it. You know, I always try to be age appropriate. Absolutely. Team greedy. All right. So let me know what you all think about the options here for our appetizers, and I'll let you know what I had. So I asked the server what I should get, and he recommended two things for me since I said I want multiple things. He said the butternut squash arancini is very good. Oh, it was exquisite. Wait till you see it. So sage aioli. So that's kind of like a mayo sauce. It was like a creamy sauce at the bottom of the plate, and it was kind of green, so it had the sage herb in it, and then a brown butter crumble, right? So they had, imagine like a crusty kind of crumble that they got this like soft squash and rolled them in, kind of like little donut balls with pumpkin spice, candied pepitas, and I believe pepitas are like the little pumpkin seeds or some little seed or something like that. And then pecorino romano, you all know I love the pecorino romano. That is our sheep's milk cheese. It is like a dry, salty, aged cheese. It's a comparison to like a Parmesan. I shared that with Lisa. We all shared. AB ordered oysters. She shared with us. I ordered the butternut squash. I shared with the table. So when you go out with the girls, it's more likely you'll be able to taste each other's food. Men don't like that, so we don't do that. They're like, get your own. Right. So yes, so I did get that, and then he also said the calamari was good, and since I am in New England and the seafood is supposed to be really good here, I did want to try it. I love calamari, and it was good. It was so good. Crispy candied citrus, so it had like orange and some other like caramelized fruit in there, fried capers, and mustard aioli. It was tossed like a little salad, so the crispy calamari, in like a salad with red onion, and, it was like a salad with, like, fresh greens. It was so good, and then there was a drizzle of the aioli on the side. So my meal I made a meal out of 2 appetizers. I had the calamari and I had the butternut squash. That way I could taste both. Randy is laughing. Kita G, what does she say? Add Novara restaurant in Milton to my list. They have really good food and drinks. All right, y'all. Kita's gonna have us eating, eating, eating. I love it. Greedy. Okay, so yes, I had the calamari. It was excellent. Anytime you go out with AV, anytime you go out with AV, whatever restaurant you are at, if they have oysters, she is ordering oysters. I've been out with her multiple times, and no matter where we go in Atlanta or Boston, I can't even remember if we had them in San Diego. She's ordering oysters. It's a favorite of hers. So it's an acquired taste. For me, it's more about learning how to eat them, the dining experience, the proper way to eat them. So she had to teach us. And then when you toss it back, it's more about the texture because it's raw and then you put the toppings on there. It's not for everyone, but I tried it just to say that I had it because I'll try pretty much anything. So AV ordered, and you all will see this on the table, ginger scallion and cucumber lime condiment. I love the toppings, really flavorful, and then a roasted pepper cocktail. So that is your cocktail sauce with red roasted peppers. Oh, did I not show you all? Okay. All right. So those were the oysters. So the other things that they had, we didn't get this, but you could get a salumi platter. So think of that as like your deli meats, so a charcuterie board if you want mussels or cod cakes. I guess that's like a salmon cake or crab cake. All right, and then salads. So I don't think anybody got a salad. For me, a salad is great in hotter days when you want something a little bit colder. So we didn't get salads. Jurgen is laughing. Keita says oysters aren't for me. They're not my go-to, but AB loves them. And so, when you look at somebody who's eating something and you're kind of like, what is that? And they're like, oh, it's so good. Try it. I do try it out of curiosity, but I want some hot food. I want some real food. Drop it in the fryer. No, I'm kidding. But everybody loved what they had. AV had the oysters and I believe salmon and risotto. Loved it. Lisa, what did you have? It was a rice dish. We'll see it. And then I had 2 appetizers. But everybody loved their food. It was excellent. All right. So we'll just glide through the salad so you can get your Mediterranean salad if you like those type of flavors. I'm not a big fan, but they have that. They have a roasted beet salad. That sounds yummy with the goat's cheese. Another acquired taste. An arugula salad. I think I had some arugula in my calamari, but you can get that with fig. Of course, your traditional Caesar salad, gotta love that with the shaved Parmesan and anchovies. Oh, sounds so yummy. And then a spinach salad. Oh, that sounds so good with the squash, sunflower seeds. Oh my goodness, yes. The lady who sat us, our hostess, was raving about the spinach salad topped with salmon. So you could put any of these proteins on top of it. So she says she gets the salmon spinach salad and it's excellent. All right, now they have the pasta. We didn't get, I don't think anybody got pasta, but your second course. And I did learn this and I've already forgotten it, but when I was in Italy, like the way that food is served, pasta is like a course, and I forget the order, but it's like either your second or third, like you have your meat dish first. So whether you're having chicken or fish or whatever, and then pasta is like a course that comes after with every meal. Mr. BX says they aren't for me either. You're not here for the oysters. All right, I understand. All right, so let's just take a look at what they have here for your second course options. Gnocchi, which is your potato pasta, ravioli stuffed with cheese. Of course, you can get shrimp, fish and chips. Maybe I'll have that in London, maybe not. I don't know what this is, pappardelle. Oh, that's like your spaghetti sauce or bolognese sauce, meat sauce. Strozzapetti, I don't know what any of this stuff is. Rigatoni is your pasta vodka sauce. Pan-seared salmon, hello. Yes. This is what AV got. So she got the pan-seared Atlantic salmon, and it was orzo risotto. So that's a rice-shaped pasta, little kernels of pasta looking like rice, with roasted tomatoes, herb mascarpone. So that's a soft, creamy cheese, charred lemon salsa verde. Oh, love a green salsa with dill. So this is what AV had. So you'll see that. And then you can get a rice bowl, and then you can top your rice bowl with any of these proteins. Oh, goodness. Burgers and sandwiches. None of us got burger or sandwich. I'll get that at another place. Did you get a sirloin burger, swordfish tacos? Swordfish is actually really nice. It's a very heavy, like steaky kind of fish. I love it. You can get your house burger, a buttermilk fried chicken sandwich. I am not coming to Boston to have Chick-fil-A. Mm-mm. You can have a French dip. You can even get a crispy fish sandwich. I love that. And then your soup and sandwich of the day. And honestly, that's really nice. This was a really nice restaurant, but like I said, we saw families there. It might be a good date restaurant, maybe not first date. It's a little pricey, but it'd be a great, like a couples outing, um, girlfriends get together. It was really, really nice. Delicia's here for the pasta. Yes, pasta, Italy. That's my problem. Y'all know I'm usually sugar free, dairy free, and gluten free. Not this week. Greedy. Okay. All right, y'all. So we have taken a look at the menu. I think that is everything. So I think a menu is very comprehensive. They have so many different categories. If you want to go for lunch, you can get your burger and sandwich, your pastas, your salads, your appetizers. Now, they do have a dinner menu. I'm just going to glance at this. I don't think we ate off the dinner menu. A lot of it is the same. I'm just scrolling down to see. I'm trying to remember what Lisa got. Hermisha had not flown in yet. We were waiting on Hermisha. Oh, they even have a kids menu. Now that's nice. And for little kids, not the gong gongs that I have, but you can feed the kids for under $10 if you want to take them somewhere nice. That's really nice. You can get a burger and fries and all that. I think that's very affordable. Let me know what you all think about the prices for what you see for the menu. Now, of course, the dinner menu, look, if you want your filet, you're going to pay, $50 for your entree. But I think everything was excellent. Absolutely excellent. Okay, so the dinner menu is a little bit more robust. Some of the same things from lunch, and then a few more. If you want to stick to your gluten-free options, they have a gluten-free menu. I did not choose the gluten-free menu. I'll do that when I get back home. But we'll just scroll here so you all can see. If you need to avoid grains, when you think of gluten, think of dough. So as much as I love bread and pasta and rolls and all of that, it doesn't love me back. So yes, I am going to be a little bit bloated, a little bit achy, a little bit stiff in my joints. I'll be all right. As soon as I get off of the gluten, it goes away. So I have learned on my journey. And like I always tell you all, it's not what you eat from time to time, it's what you eat all of the time. So I still have some weight to get off. I'm 80 pounds down, at least 20 more to go if I would stop doing this, but it is not going to happen in the month of March. I can tell you all that right now. But we will definitely get back on it because honestly, I just feel better when I eat clean. But because I'm greedy, when I travel, I do give myself some grace. All right. And then dessert is the last menu. Oh, look at that creme brulee. And yes, I had dessert. Yes, I had dessert. Let's take a look at what they have. I want it all. Chocolate mousse cake, banana bourbon bread pudding, vanilla bean creme brulee, affogato, which is their gelato ice cream with the biscotti, and not to be confused with a Bugatti, don't have one of those. And then choice of biscotti, which are those little long cookies that you can put in coffee. So let me know, looking at the dessert menu, this is the last menu. What are you all having? If you could have any dessert from this menu, are you getting your chocolate cake with a ganache, which is your chocolate frosting, and chocolate mousse, which is the creamy layer, and then raspberry, so you have a fruit? Are you getting your banana bourbon bread pudding with ding, 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 candied bacon? Please come and get me now. With caramel drizzle and then maple walnut ice cream? Are you getting that beautiful creme brulee with the whipped cream on the side and a white chocolate macadamia nut biscotti cookie? Y'all, I'm hungry. We might need to end this early. I'm hungry. Sorry. Get it together, Maggie. Are you getting ice cream? The Bailey's Irish Cream Gelato with coffee flavors and a biscotti? Or are you getting the cookies? Y'all, take me now. Take me off of this menu. Oh, Wilbert. Hey, Wilbert. Y'all know him and love him. He says, popping in to show some support. Thank you so much, sir. He says, I can't stay long, but I'll keep the video up to help with watch hours and saying hello. Y'all, Wilbert has been just around the clock. Him and his beautiful bride just welcomed a new baby girl. Plus, baby girl has a big sister. So Wilbert has been helping mom recover, taking care of the girls. Please send some love his way. He is wearing multiple hats. And thank you, one of my day ones. Delisha is here for the chocolate. You're having chocolate cake. I understand. All right. Kita G says, take me now. I'm making a reservation now. Wait until you see the food. We're done with the menu. Now we're going to look at my pictures. I know. I'm hungry too. Y'all, I'm looking. This is why I don't need to look. I don't need to look at any menus. I just need to go sit down. And this is me at the waiter. Hello, I'm new here. I'm from Atlanta. I've never been here before. Can you recommend something? I like everything. Greedy. All right, everyone. So I think that is it for their website. Beautiful website, lots of options. I think the prices are fair. The service was excellent. You all can take a look, make your reservations. The staff was incredibly kind and I loved it. So now we are done with that. So let me move over. And now we are going to take a look at the pictures and video that I took. Okay, so what we do on my dining documentary series, and if you all like this, I have more and I'll be doing a lot more here in Boston and in London. And then I had to travel to work Philadelphia. So a lot more is coming. So what we do is I like to take pictures and video. Pictures, we look at the website, then we look at my actual pictures and video. Brenda is here for a cannoli. You didn't see it on the menu. You're right. I didn't see cannoli either. And that is very classic Italian. Jurgen is laughing and giving the thumbs up. All right. So let me share my other screen. And go to the photos. All right, everyone. So let me make sure you all can see. All right. Let me take off. Now we'll just leave that there. All right. Let me take off the sound. I'll just narrate you through it. But I'm in the back seat. AV is driving us. 1 second, let me mute it. I was just trying to take pictures. We were approaching this restaurant and there was the waterfront on the other side of the bridge. So I was just trying to capture it while we were moving. Okay, good. The sound is off. So I just took another picture. It's kind of hard to see on the other side of that bridge, but it was just water. You can see a little bit of it. I always perk up when I see water because, like I said, in Atlanta, we don't have that. So it's something new and exciting for me. All right, so we are approaching and turning in. You can see a little bit more of the water, and I guess wherever we are, south of Boston, Weymouth. So now we have parked and we're in this like area. I'm sure there's a name of it, but it's kind of like an open air mall. So this is the restaurant here. So I just take a little spin around for you guys. Okay, don't want to make you dizzy. So you can see, so we've parked there and this is, I guess, the pier where if you have a boat, you could sit in on the dock of the bay. And we did pass something. It was like a parking lot for ships. The shipyard. But apparently people who have boats, you obviously can't park it at home, but they were like draped. I don't know, I might have a picture of it in here. They were draped in like these white, like plastic wraps and kind of parked all together. So again, for me, y'all, I'm a small town girl with big dreams. So I'm not used to seeing a lot of boating stuff. So I did take a picture of that. What does Keita say? Hingham Shipyard is a nice area. They've built up that area a lot. Exactly. Thank you, Keita. So we were at the Hingham Shipyard. So Hingham, if you actually look up this restaurant, Alma Nove, it is actually the address says Hingham, Massachusetts. And so this shipyard is where Kita G is talking about. So they had like a very nice, there's a restaurant here, and I did take some pictures you all will see. They had shops. It was kind of like the new concept of the open area mall where they have restaurants, they have, all this mixed use space. All right, so let us continue. So I was just taking a picture so you all can see a little bit of the area. So we're parked. This is the actual restaurant with that like kind of steeple on it. So we're walking up the side of that. So I don't know if this is like apartments or, commercial, but it was a nice day. The sun was out. It was still cold though. So just kind of doing a little panoramic around so you all can see as we walk in. All right. So there's me. All right. So we're walking up so you can kind of see here. The street parking, very nice, very neat, very clean. This is a restaurant on the right with the overhang, like canopy or whatever it is. What does Keita say? Tell AV to take me to the seaport area downtown Boston. Okay. Oh, because I'm going to see a lot of ships and stuff there, right? Yeah, the seaport sounds incredible. Okay. Yeah, y'all, I love traveling and I want to go all these fancy places and have these experiences and bring them back to you all. So I will ask her about the seaport because we've got some time today. Thank you, Keita. All right, so let us continue. So we're walking up. So this is the front of the restaurant. The address is 22 Shipyard Drive, okay? So we are in the ship area. And I just noticed the flowers on the hostess stand. They are beautiful, just beautiful yellow and pink roses. So I was just taking pictures just for no reason. I just like to capture stuff. All right. So I walked in. Well, the hostess, let me make sure I give you all. Okay, let me make this a little bit bigger. So we're walking in. The hostess, AV had the reservation. So, she greeted us and we're walking into our table and you all can see here, it's like between lunch and dinner. So like between 3 and 4 o'clock. So it wasn't really packed yet. When we were leaving, it started to get packed. So there's a lovely hostess, but you can see the bar, their beautiful bar. Just doing a little panoramic for you all. Sorry, this quality is not great. I had a different phone out. But this is the men's and ladies' room here. You can see the furniture style. The decor is a little bit masculine, very warm, darker colors, but beautifully decorated. Lots of window space. Like I said, you can see here. So we're walking in. And you all can see wall-to-wall windows. So you can see outside and beautiful table setting with the linens. You all know how I feel about real cutlery and glasses. Just beautiful. Just walking in and you can see all of this. I know it's fuzzy, y'all, but you can see all of this is the waterfront. So it's very, very beautiful. So again, for me, I don't usually see a view like that. So I enjoyed. All right, so just taking a little pan around before we sit down. They've got the TVs there at the bar if y'all want to watch the game. So we had a nice little booth, and that was that. All right, so let me come back to the comments. Keita says Seaport is by the Boston Harbor. The Boston Harbor. Okay, absolutely. Maybe like the Sydney Harbor. Keita says they have legal seafood and Del Frisco's on the water. Del Frisco's. Somebody was in my chat talking about Del Frisco's. I think, was it Brandon Aljet? When we were doing, I think it was on my etiquette channel. I have 3 channels, y'all. So Maggie, the substitute teacher, this channel is my cooking channel. And if I'm not in the kitchen, clearly I'm not at home, then we do our dining documentaries because I'm always eating, believe me, and I take you all with me. But because I have been on my own etiquette and elegance journey, because I need it, I have a second channel called Teachable Moments with Maggie. And I stream there twice a month and we go over some of the things that I'm learning as an etiquette student because some of you all have asked. And we were talking about table manners. And I think it was like chewing with your mouth full and all that stuff that we're not supposed to do. And one of the brothers said something about, if I take you to Del Frisco's, no, I wouldn't take you to Del Frisco's with those kind of table manners. You go to like Outback or something like that. So, and I won't spill the beans because AB has a plan, but I think she is taking us to a very nice place tonight. Kita says very nice. Yes, so this is not the pub. This is a very nice restaurant. Okay, so we were seated. Everybody greeted us very warmly. Let us continue. All right. So I just took a still picture so you all can see here. So we're seated in the booth. You saw us get it seated kind of in the middle of the restaurant. And so looking to the left, we have these beautiful tables. And because we came in there like at the beginning of dinner service or the end of lunch service, this was the view. So you can see we came in, it was sunlight. This is the patio that they have outside that you can sit at when the weather is warm. So there was like a walkway and then the tables where the glass is, the patio, and then the water. So again, a really really nice restaurant. A beautiful place for a date, anniversary, anything like that. I'm not taking my kids there. Mm-mm. They get Subway. Anyway, let us carry on. All right, so the menu, we've already reviewed the menu. They gave us beautiful menus in the like the binder style. You all know all these little touches. I notice these things. Because I don't go out much, I cook at home and I eat at home. So when I go out, it is a treat. So I do like all the little touches. Those of you all that have been with me, when I go to places and they serve me on styrofoam, I'm like, no. Mr. BX is laughing. Yeah, they get Subway. Look, I'm a boy mom. I do a lot for those kids. Y'all see how they eat when the boys were little? You know, my friends that have daughters, girls like nice things, right? So they do the dates and they did the daddy daughter dates and they take them out and the girls want to put the napkin on their lap. And I remember the first time I took the boys to Subway, I was like, you can get whatever you want. Their eyes are all big. They're looking at the glass. My rule is you have to have two vegetables. So pick what you want, spinach and cucumber, whatever. But you have to have two vegetables on your sandwich. They were like, Mommy, this is amazing. They make the food right in front of you. I said, absolutely. Enjoy. So that's what they get. Kia's here. She says, hello, Maggie and class. I hope you all are well. Maggie, I hope you're enjoying your trip. I am. AV is taking really good care of me, and it's so good to see the ladies. So, yes, I'm still in Boston for another day and a half. I fly out to London tomorrow night. So, please subscribe and follow if you all like what I'm doing. It's always free to watch, and I take you with me wherever I travel. Kita G says menu in the binder is rich. Yes, absolutely. I like these things. I absolutely like the menu in a binder. Let us continue. All right, so we already looked at the menu online. Alma, Nove, so you all can see antipasti, primi, I don't know what that is. Oh, second course. Oh, first course. Second course, okay. Contorini, I don't know what that is. Insalate, that is your salads. And I don't speak Italian. I do speak a little bit of Spanish, un poquito. But one of the things I learned in Italy, they pronounce every syllable. So they don't have the silent E's and silent letters that we have in English. So that's a little tip from your non-Italian speaker. But right here, where we would say insalate, it's actually insalate, okay? Antipasti. So there's your little tip. I had to learn it too. Tracy is laughing. Hey, we learned together, y'all. I'm just a small town girl. I told you that. I told you that. But we have fun here. Okay. So now we're seated on a nice table with real cutlery and stemware. Remember, we talked about how to drink out of our glasses. So the waiter is got the beautiful bottled water, and the water was excellent. So he's giving us a nice refresher as we sit down. You know, I love that. Even the water was good. Even the water was tasty. And so he did. I noticed that he filled it up halfway. That's really good. So I'm showing you all the water, locally sourced premium water. It's important. I like nice things. I don't get out much. So when I do, I want to experience it all. Okay. So the water was excellent, very fresh and very smooth. I'm sure it wasn't river water. Let us continue. All right, so I did get a cocktail. So, like I told you all, I did order the caramel apple sangria. So, this is what they brought to me. And I don't know if I took a picture of it, but the menu, I'm trying to remember, it had, like, obviously, maybe some caramel syrup. Sangria is like a fruity red wine. It had a cinnamon stick, so it was kind of a warm sangria. Now, it did come with a straw, and I took the straw out, and we've talked about that on my etiquette and elegance class. When I asked my etiquette teacher, "Can you drink with a straw?" She was like, "Margaret, straws are for children." She's English, and y'all know my name is Margaret. Maggie is my, childhood nickname. So I took the straw out. Here's your etiquette tip, unsolicited. The only couple times that she said drinking out of a straw is appropriate is if you have, like, in a drink like that, where you have the cinnamon stick, or if you have, like, one of those drinks where there's a lot of fruit in it, and if you were to toss it back, you would actually get, the solid fruit or whatever to come out. Um, you could use a straw for that. Or if you're somewhere tropical and they serve you one of those drinks like in a pineapple basin, you don't wanna, dunk the whole pineapple back. Those were the only 2 times when she said drinking out of a straw, and believe me, don't even get us started on the paper cup coffee. I know you all. Do I always do that? No, but it's just good. For me, I can nerd out on that stuff. I just like to know what's appropriate. So I took the straw out and I put it on the table. I pushed the cinnamon stick into the beverage instead of just sticking out, so it would kinda absorb that flavor, and I drank it, and it was excellent. Tracy says, "Pretty water bottle." I know, it was beautiful. Lisa says, "I understand nothing on the menus." Oh, the Italian. Yes, the primi is first course and second, whatever it was, second course. Once you learn one of the Latin languages, French, Spanish, Italian, you start to notice some different things. But if you don't know, just ask. That is what the server is there for. And that is another tip for your etiquette and elegance. Watch what other people are doing, but then you can also ask the server, and you could also go to the restaurant menu ahead of time, like on the website. So if you're hosting or if you're being invited, meeting the in laws, anything like that, you want to make a good impression, try to do a little bit of research. You can even call the restaurant in advance, find out the price point. Just make sure you're prepared so when you show up, you look like you've been somewhere. So those are the little tips that I've learned. Lisa says, "I was a child yesterday. I understand." Drinking my lemonade. Yeah. Lisa was not here for the alcohol, but that's fine. Even the lemonade was a craft bar made lemonade, but alcohol free. All right, let us continue. So I had the caramel apple. Hello. Oh my gosh. So good to see you. If she knew you. If you want to see the screen share, I'm on Facebook, YouTube, and we're reviewing the restaurant. Okay, so let us continue. So I had my uh, what is it called? My sangria, and he's refreshing my water. And whenever you drink alcohol, it is important to have water. I'm a lightweight anyway, so I'm not a big drinker, but you really should try to alternate. You just never want to show up like you don't know how to handle your liquor. So, like I said, I had one and then a half, and then I stopped. And then the other tip you all will notice here, forgive me, but I did have a little bit of lipstick on. Maggie wears a red lip. And so your other etiquette tip, this is what I was showing here. If you are drinking out of a glass, ladies, and you have lipstick on, if you get any lipstick on the glass, you are to drink from the same spot. You're not supposed to expose your makeup all the way around the glass. So if you have lipstick on there, it happens. Just continue to drink from the same spot. You just don't want to expose other people to that. All right. So these are the things that I've been studying, the courses that I've taken, and it kind of comes out sometimes unsolicited. So let's get back to the snacks. But if you all like for me to pepper that kind of stuff in, I will. So the server is giving us our water refills. So yes, this is my cocktail, and I pushed the cinnamon stick all the way down in so that it wasn't sticking out and making a mess for me. It was excellent, very smooth. Um, it kind of snuck up on me. All right, so he asked if we wanted fresh bread to the table. Is water wet? Of course, I want fresh bread brought to the table. Gluten who? Okay. So he got our drink orders and then he brought some warm bread, kind of like, was it focaccia? I can't remember if it was a focaccia bread or a sourdough, but it was a nice chewy gluten, pull apart kind of bread. And then it was the pats of butter, and then it was sprinkled with black salt. So you all can see here. So the bread came in like a little cone. It was beautiful, nice little nooks and crannies for that butter to soak into. And then we had the pats of butter, and this is black salt sprinkle. So that was their unsalted butter. So good. All right, let us continue. All right, so like I told you, AV and her oysters, you all know I am not the oyster queen, but AV did want to order them. And I have to say, being in this part of the country, they were extremely fresh. And we've talked about this when I've done some of my cooking episodes. Seafood should smell like the ocean. So it should smell like cool and salty, if you can imagine that. When we've done salmon or other fish, when you open the package, it should smell like the ocean. It should not smell fishy. If it smells fishy, then it's past the best use. And especially when you live in an area like I do, Atlanta, which is landlocked, we don't have seafood. Of course we have seafood, but we don't have like the fresh catch. When you live in a coastal area where they catch it that day and then it's freshly prepared. And I'm not an oyster lover, but these oysters were clean and crisp and didn't taste at all fishy. If I'm going to get fresh fish in Atlanta, it has to be flown in. And there are restaurants where you can get fresh seafood that day that's been flown in. You can pay for it, but that's one of the things about eating in this part of the country. All right, let us continue. So AV has got her oysters, and they're already kind of separated from the shell. Beautiful presentation with some lemon to squeeze on them. You have your arugula, so your greens for the contrast of color. They're sitting on a whole basin of ice. You can see the ice here because they are raw and served cold. And then they have a napkin folded up in the bowl to catch any like drippings of water as the ice melts. So it's very neat and clean. This is your like pickled relish. So this is some herbs, maybe, I can't remember what was on there, green onion, pickly, that gives you a little bit of that flavor. And then you have your cocktail sauce and horseradish. I'm not a fan of the horseradish, but the proper way to eat an oyster, you would separate it from the membrane. I know it sounds weird. It is weird, but they separate it for you. The way AV taught us, you want to pour out a little bit of the liquid because there's some water in there, so it's not too wet. And then you spoon your condiments on there. You can see here I did a little bit of the pickled relish and a little bit of the cocktail sauce, and some people even do hot sauce, and then literally you just toss the whole thing back and it just slides down and you just swallow. You don't chew. And it's weird, but it's a flavor and a texture that's very unique. Lisa says they were good. They were good. And we're not really big oyster connoisseurs, but if you're gonna have them fresh out of the ocean and excellent. All right, let's continue. So we had oysters yesterday. All right. So now our food is coming. So if you remember, I asked for, let me make sure. Okay. The I had a meal out of two appetizers. So this one is not really a good look. But this is the butternut squash. I'll call them the butternut squash balls. Okay, I know arancini or something. So basically, it was butternut squash, which kind of has the texture of a sweet potato. We just did a butternut squash soup. So it's got a creamy kind of flesh. So they either steamed it or cooked it soft and then formed it into a ball and then rolled it in that like brown butter crumble. Think of if you like a sweet potato with cinnamon and brown sugar, it was kind of that kind of experience, but they rolled it in that brown butter and I guess did a little bit of a pan fry. and then had that, sage aioli, so the sage, like, mayo dipping sauce at the bottom, then I think it had a little bit of cheese on top. Lisa says they were amazing. Y'all, they were so good. So we shared this appetizer. Jurgen is giving us the thumbs up. Yes, let me give you all a better picture. But it was so, so good. You can see the little pepitas here. There's my calamari. So with the red onion and the arugula and the mayo. AV had the salmon. And I can't remember what Lisa had. But y'all, the food was exquisite. Okay, so here's a picture for you. Did I get a better? Okay. So here's a picture you all can see. So at the bottom, and you all know I'm here for the presentation. I love this stuff. Jurgen says, it looks very good. Lisa said that was your dessert. Yes, that butternut squash, because it is naturally sweet and it's a great substitute for sweet potato. I know not with brown butter, sugar, and all of that, but I use butternut squash as a sweet potato substitute. Roast it, soup it, cinnamon and sugar-free sugar. Okay, so let me show you all. Jurgen says, looks very good. Let's zoom in here. All right, so you all can see at the base of the plate, and you know I'm here for the presentation. So this is like the dipping sauce. So they made a layer of this sage aioli, which is kind of like a mayo, sage mayo dipping sauce. And then the pepitas, which were like candied pepitas. They're like, I don't know if they're like sunflower seeds or some kind of seed, but very crunchy and sweet. You can see this brown butter like crumble on top. And then inside here, I don't think I got a picture of it cut into it. And then the butternut squash. Y'all, it was just so good. All right, and so here's my calamari. I ate it like a salad. Y'all, it was so, so good. Oh, Lisa had the cod. Lisa had the cod. Okay, absolutely. A second. Did I hear something? Okay, Lisa says I ate it all. Yes, and Lisa says she doesn't usually have an appetite like that, but she was part of the Clean Plate Club. So yes, you can see here, it's kind of hard to see on a white plate. I probably would have used a black plate so that the dipping sauce stood out, but you can see it over here, kind of that aioli, that dipping sauce, but this lightly battered and fried calamari with the salad, the greens, the red onions, kind of like a pickled red onion. And then at the bottom, it's kind of hard to see, but they had these candied citrus. So think like slivers of like orange and lemon, like cooked down and sweet. Y'all. Tracy says the food looks good. Kia says everything looks amazing. Oh, I'm so glad you all like it. All right. Okay, so just some more pictures of the butternut squash balls. All right, just more pictures, and then I got a video. So yes, you all we had. Oh, of course, the waiter asked, "Would you like cheese with that?" Oh, I'm not even showing y'all. Sorry. Of course, the waiter asked, "Would you like cheese with that?" I thought you'd never ask. So they brought the fresh Parmesan, and I did put some on my what is this? The calamari. So they asked if we wanted fresh cracked pepper and cheese. And so I said, yes, cheese, please. So just showing you all some more pictures. Calamari, and then those are the butternut squash balls. All right, so I did cut into it. Sorry, this is a little bit messy, but I'm just showing you all. Inside was that nice, soft, creamy butternut squash texture. You can see here. Dip it in there with that aioli. It was seasoned well. It was very flavorful, all of that. All right, so we ate, we drank, we were merry. Then they brought the dessert menu out in another binder. I was so excited. Very nice presentation. And I had the, what is it? Oh, gosh. Bread pudding. And I am not a bread pudding person, but y'all, this was excellent. That candy bacon piece on the top, maple ice cream, and then this bread pudding seasoned so well with caramel drizzle at the bottom. When I tell y'all, okay, there's a picture for you. When I tell y'all, when I tell y'all, when I tell y'all, because I was going to get like the creme brulee or I was going to get the chocolate cake, but I've had that so many times before. Oh my gosh, y'all. I asked the waiter, he was like, "I really like the crème brûlée," and I was like, I don't know, I'm not really" let me see, he said, "I really like the bread pudding." I'm like, I'm not really a bread pudding kinda girl." I am so glad I took his recommendation because I know some people are creatures of habit. You know, my ex-husband was like that. You go to any restaurant, you're ordering a burger. That's fine, but I really do like to explore, and if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. But yes, you all, this right here, Jurgen is licking his lips. Kia says freshly grated Parmesan at the table. Oh, I'm so intrigued. Yes, ma'am. Just tell me when. You saw that big old block of cheese? Yes, y'all. So this right here, sorry, so greedy. I shared the bacon. I had to see their candied bacon, y'all. I might have to do a version of this. So it was just one strip of bacon. Lisa was like, "Can we just order the bacon cooked crispy and caramelized?" And then you can see sprinkled with like sugar crystals. Y'all, I may have to make a version of that. Oh my God, with my sugar-free sugar. And then the ice cream, like a maple ice cream, drizzling down this warm bread pudding, which was like a sponge cake, like a spice cake with this caramel sauce at the bottom. Y'all, stop it. I'm hungry. What does Kia say? Wow, oh my goodness. And bread pudding is definitely a Southern thing. Okay. Yeah, y'all. Usually the bread pudding that I've had is it's just very thick and heavy and just more doughy than I would like. This one was like light and flaky. I don't know what they did back there, but it was so good. Lisa says the bacon was divine. The bacon was so good, y'all. I would have just like bring a basket of that. Greedy. Okay, y'all. Sorry. I think we were done after dessert. Oh, of course, y'all know I always have to take you to the ladies' room. Nobody was in there. I know, men. I know, I know. So I just took some pictures, the same decor, nice wood furniture, warm, clean lines. The bathroom was very clean, very nice, nice dispenser here, very nice quality towels, and the vanity, beautiful square sinks, and a nice hand soap. You all know we like these things. Lisa says, "You licked your fingers after the bacon." I know, y'all. So I always like to take you all because it's important. So yes, this is the women's room, and you can see beautiful, beautiful. All right, so we've left and we are walking back to the car, or I think we're driving, and across the way. So this restaurant was Alma Nove, grandmother of nine. Mark Wahlberg's brother is the executive chef, and apparently they have another restaurant right across the street, you all, called Wahlburgers. So I may have to go there. Apparently, they have quite a few restaurants in Boston. Notice everybody with their coats. So I don't know if anybody's ever been to Wahlburgers, but I want to give that a try. Maybe that's worth taking an Uber and going to try it for myself. We got Ann Allen in the house. She says, "Hey, Maggie and scholars, looks like good food and a great time. Thank you so much for being here, my dear. You all please check out Ann Allen, also part of the lead attorney community. She is our community pharmacist, a real pharmacist, and that is the name of her channel, Ann Allen 007RX. She goes live. She has amazing shorts where she tells us what life is like behind the pharmacy counter. And part of the My Unsolicited Opinion podcast. So she has two channels. Please check her out and support. Thank you so much for being here, my dear. So yes, I saw this as we were leaving. I have not eaten here at Wahlburgers, but I might want to give that a try before I leave. Let me know what y'all think. And then, as you can see, as we were leaving, we arrived for a late lunch, early dinner. The sun had set over the water. They had turned on the roaring fireplace outside. The patio was closed, but I did stick my phone through the grate so you all could see. And I did get a nice little video for you of the patio. So when the weather is nice, let me see if I can make it bigger for you. When the weather is nice, imagine eating out there. It's a beautiful gate. And then I just did a little lap around. So there's Wahlburgers. So so you all can see the open air concept. This is the restaurant. We were in Alma Nove, and we were inside, but the patio was on, and it just looks so beautiful. So, so beautiful. So we are driving, we are leaving Wahlburgers. So that's the burger joint across the street from the Wahlberg family. So I may have to give that a try. And we are on our way. Yes, this was our dinner before the podcast. So we are on our way, but Avi wanted to take us here so that we could experience one of her favorite restaurants. Okay. Tracy says you like Wahlburgers. The food is fresh. Okay. I may have to give that a try. Oh, thank you. And Alan said, great stream last night. Thank you so much, my dear. We appreciate that support. That means a lot. And Lisa is actually a huge fan of what you all are doing too. So we definitely watch and try to support each other in the mastermind, all part of the Lead Attorney Mastermind, y'all. I'm going to wrap up with the commercial because we are done. Hopefully you all liked another dining documentary. Oh, John, you missed the video. Yeah, we are done. I'm wrapping up, but you can watch the replay. Give me 1 minute, and then it'll be available for you all to watch. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for helping me to monetize my passion for food. Thank you, Keita G, for the $50 super chat. I do not take it for granted. That is not funny money to me. Y'all don't even have to be here, but when you come through and you bless me like that, it just lets me know you all like what I'm doing. So I will do this again tomorrow because we're going out for dinner tonight. And to the stream sponsor, you know him and you love him, none other than our favorite Bushman, Thane Nithra, coming through with the $200 super chat, paying for my dinner, paying for Din Din, supporting and just being so incredibly generous. I appreciate you. I will never get used to it. All right, so you all have helped me to monetize my passion for food. If you're interested in getting your passions monetized through a YouTube channel, I do have a course. My course is $50. The link is in the description and you can preview it for free. I've gotten a lot of good feedback that it's great for beginners. I was monetized in 4 months, and according to Lead Attorney, most new YouTube channels take a year to get monetized. I walk you through my whole approach, how I got the subscribers, the watch hours. I give you screenshots of the emails from Google so you know exactly what to expect. You have lifetime access. It's 2 hours, and I broke it down over 15 different sections so you can watch it and rewatch it at your own speed. And if you have a channel and you're not monetized yet, or if you're thinking about starting a channel, I didn't even know that you could earn income from your YouTube channel. That's what monetization means. So it's been an absolute labor of love for me, and I'm sharing it with you all. You can also join the Maggie membership starting at $5 a month, and you have access to the course there. Also, I have an almost free Patreon. It's $1 where I talk about my etiquette stuff over there. All right. So thank you everyone for coming through. Thank you for enjoying. Yes, yes, yes. I love you all so much. This is an absolute joy for me. So Alma Nove, highly recommended. Excellent experience for a girl who doesn't get out much. So we're going to go back to dinner tonight. Please follow me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and you all will see what I'm doing next. So tomorrow, I will see you all for another dining documentary. So I'm going to go ahead and dismiss class on Instagram. All right. And thank you, Facebook and YouTube. Class is dismissed. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.